Now, what is data engineering? Now, since we have understand what is data, now we'll understand what is data engineering, right? So, data engineering is nothing. It's a process where we'll collect, store and process and manage the data, right? So it involves the design and construction of system architecture. Now it is nothing but you have three things you need to understand. You have to extract data, ठीक है? Then you have to transform your data and you have to load, right? This is nothing but what a data engineer does, right? And this whole is called data pipelining, right? So, so what our focus is in? We focuses on making sure data is available, reliable, and easily accessible. When I say available, I suppose as I said, I want to open a tea shop here. So I have to make sure that this college is opened and it's in working condition, right? This bank is opened and working condition, right? Right. After availing the data from the college, like how many students I have, how many employees I have, right? I avail the data and reliable. Reliable means is it a trustworthy data? Is it a trustworthy data? Like that is when I say trustworthy means is this college is actually open, this bank is actually working, or it is dummy one. Like no, so some COVID is going on. For COVID, there will be no the colleges will be not open and the bank will be open once twice a week like that, just because of COVID, right? So the data you are getting from this college and bank about the students and employees is reliable or not, and easily accessible. Like uh, suppose you have a student, suppose you have a student data who already passed out, right? Passed out, so it is not making any sense to you, right? And it should be easily understand also, right? Then when so the data engineers will make sure the data which is available is trustworthy and easily accessible, like you are understanding it or not, like how many students are there you get. So what all things, you don't need the name of the student and blah blah blah, you don't need that, you only need the number of students, right? Number of employee, number of students, this is only what you need. So the data engineer will make sure that for for your tea shop you only get the count of the student and count of the employee, because that is only important to you, right? For the analysis that you want to open a tea shop, it would be a profit thing or not, right? So um, if in a tech, understand this in a technical term, right? A technical term. So, data, what are tasks a data engineer does? Data ingestion, right? Data ingestion. So, from the college, you will get all students' name, right? All students' name. But I'll transform it, right? I'll transform it to what? The students who actually present, right? Then what I'll do? I'll then what I'll do? I'll store it somewhere, right? In your case, I'll give you a suppose a PDF or Excel, or um, just I'll drop a text to you that there are like 50K students presently, so you will have a profit, right? You'll have a profit. That's it. And data retrieval. So you will get from your WhatsApp you're getting that okay 50k students are present. Okay, you have retrieved it, right? So first thing what we do from college we'll get all students record, then we'll transform it the students who are present, then what we'll store it in the form of PDF, be it Excel. In your case I'll just drop a WhatsApp text that 50k students are present and there are chances that more students will come to this college, so you are okay, good going, you start with your tea shop, right? That's it. And you retrieve the text from your WhatsApp and that's it. This is what your data engineer will do, right? Now coming to data engineering, right? Data engineering, you have to work with various tools and technologies by using which we'll do a data pipeline, data warehouses, and other infrastructure needed for handling a large volume. Okay, now to achieve this thing, right? Particular this thing, what you need for extracting, you can go for your DB, right? It can be your cloud also, right? Coming to the transform, for transform you can go with PL SQL, right? You can go with Python, you can Python pandas, okay. And now newly it started is that PySpark. For the big data you'll go for the PySpark, right? And for loading, after extracting and transforming you'll load your data, right? So ETL. So your extracting thing can be from DB, can be cloud, right? Transform you can do in pandas, Python, PySpark. If it's a big data you'll go for PySpark. And load, it can be anything, it can be cloud also, it can be DB also, right? So data pipeline is nothing but ETL, where you'll extract the data from a particular thing, then you'll transform it so that it would be easy for the analysis, and then you'll load from where the data is retrieved and used for what? For decision making. That's it. The data is. That's it. The ETL complete is, and that this is what a data engineer does. Okay. Now coming to why data engineering is important. Why? So because as I said, it will give you a effective data analysis and decision making, right? Since you get a proper data, that's why you are planning to open your tea shop, right? And you made a decision that you want to open a tea shop, right? So few the key reasons why data engineering is important. First, the data availability, right? So you will avail your data, right? Now suppose you availed your data, right? You got all the information of how many students are there, like total number. You got all the uh, records of the students who were part of this college, right? Now what you'll do, you will start what you'll do now, suppose I have a list of all the names of student. I don't know the student is absent or present or of last batch, right? We don't know of present batch, we don't know these things, right? But you can't do that, right? You can't analyze it, right? For that analyzation thing, like for getting the proper data you need a data engineer, right? What it will do, it will ensure the data which is collected and stored is easily accessible for data scientist and analyst. In my example, who is the analyst? You are the analyst because you want to open a tea shop, or you are the stakeholder, right? Now Coming to the data quality, as I said, why data quality? I got a list, so data engineer got a list of student 1, student 2, student 3. Now suppose the student 1, 2 is of 2020 pass out, right? So they will make sure that the quality of data which you will receive, like the stakeholder will receive, is of proper quality, right? It's clean, transformed data which is accurate, consistent, and reliable, right? Now coming to the scalability, your data is like the data I got from college is is huge volume, right? So what the data engineer will do, it will handle large amount of data efficiently. Coming to the data integration, now suppose my college has three parts, right? This campus 1, campus 2, campus 3. Now what it will do, it will get records from all college 1, college 2, college 3, and then it will accumulate it, integrate it, and from then after that it will start a transformation, right? So that you will get a proper uh, data for decision making, right? So that you will get a proper data for decision making. Then effective analysis, so it will well pipe so this pipeline would enable us for faster and more efficient data analysis, right? Now what happens, your data engineer, what it will do, now suppose in college 1 next year, like 2025, you will get 50K students more um enrolled in your college 1. So what it will do, your data engineer will make sure that for next year also your data is accumulated and given to you for making further changes in your t-shirt, right? Now business intelligence, when it comes to business intelligence, so we'll understand this business intelligence part later on. You just understand this thing, that why it is important. It Data is important so that we can make a proper analysis and come to a decision, right? Why it is important, so we can make a proper decision, sorry, so we can do a proper analysis, which will help for a decision. That's it. This is, you just keep in mind two things: why it is important for the analysis, so that we can make a proper decision. So that's it. This is why data is important. This is why data engineering is important. As we know, we are always surrounded by data, right? Thank you.